Hoàng Sa, the Paracel Islands. Vietnam is a coastal country located on the west side of the East Sea, holding a strategic position in geopolitics and geoeconomics that no other countries have. According to the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, 1982, Vietnam has a sea area of over 1 million square kilometers, being 3 times as large as the land area and accounting for 30% of its sea area. Paracel Islands have been belonging to the Vietnamese for a long time, based on historical archive of dynasties, various activities of the Vietnamese in the past, and international law. The Paracel Islands are sacred territory and the sovereignty of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam on the East Sea. The Paracel archipelagos is divided into 2 main groups of islands: An Group, Amphitrite Group, Allulian Group, Crescent Group. The Paracel Islands consist of 37 islands, rock, shallow beaches, and sea-level beaches. They lie at about a third of the distance from central Vietnam to northern Philippines, along the longitude lines of 111 degrees to 113 degrees east, and the latitude lines of 15 degrees 45 minutes to 17 degrees 15 minutes north, the same as those of Vietnam. At present, China still controls the islands. This is an illegal action violating the Charter of the United Nations and regulations of international laws. Still being carried out comprehensively. There are not adequate research works that evaluate the resources and the quality of marine environment in the islands. Appropriate strategies and plan in exploiting abundant and valuable resources in the water area of Hoàng Sa district have not been in place yet. Vietnamese fishermen are inherently friendly, especially those living on the islands with many years fishing on the sea. Fishing activities of Vietnamese still remain normal in defiance of irrational interference from China. Fishermen in the central region of Vietnam in general and in Da Nang City in particular still head confidently for the open sea. They go fishing on the sea for living, contribute to economic development of the country, and preserve the sovereignty of the island and the sea for Vietnam. The number of seafood processing enterprises has also rapidly increased, contributing more and more variety of seafood products with higher quality. Historical and legal evidence of Vietnam's sovereignty over the Paracel Islands have been confirmed by many other countries, the international community, and the scientists. The state of Vietnam is the first state in the history have possessed and enforced the sovereignty over the archipelago since they were nameless in the early 17th century. The possession and enforcement of Vietnam's sovereignty in this Hoàng Sa is clear, continuous, peaceful, in accordance with the current territorial principle, the principle of true possession of public international law. During 3 centuries from 17th century to the end of 19th century, through 3 different dynasties, they all had done their sacred mission as the state of Đại Việt to have possessed and enforced the sovereignty over the Paracel Island and Spratly Islands. By the time Vietnam was temporarily divided into northern state and southern state, Vietnam still managed and protected this archipelago from 1954 to 1975. For example, in July 13th, year 1961, the Republic of Vietnam annexed the Paracel Island into Quang Nam province. The government of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam decided to set up some administrative units, especially in 1982. Vietnam established Hoàng Sa district, which is belonging to Da Nang City now. Thus, Vietnam has sufficient and legally valid historical evidence to prove and defend its sovereignty over these 2 archipelagos over historical periods.